Have you ever tried to be unbothered, but one unread message, one comment, one moment of silence can undo your entire day? If you're exhausted from trying to stay strong, from pretending things don't affect you, this reflection is for you. Because real steadiness doesn't come from hardening yourself. It comes from awareness. Stay with me. Welcome to the inner temple, a quiet place to rest your nervous system, a place where nothing needs to be performed. You don't need to improve yourself here. You don't need to understand everything. Just arrive. Like stepping into a still room after noise. Many people believe emotional strength means not feeling too much. So you adapt. You replay conversations in your head at night. You wonder if you said too much or not enough. You smile when something inside you quietly sinks. You tell yourself, I shouldn't be affected by this. But here is the truth most people never hear. Numb isn't strong, it's tired. And constantly trying not to feel is often what keeps you feeling alive. Pain is not the enemy, avoidance is. As long as you try not to feel pain, pain remains in control. Not because you're weak, but because what is pushed away never gets to finish moving. Pain doesn't want punishment. It doesn't want explanation. It wants contact. Most suffering doesn't come from what happens to you. It comes from the effort to control how life should unfold. Trying to be good enough, strong enough, easy enough to love. As if you're doing everything right could guarantee safety. But life doesn't make those promises. People misunderstand. They leave. They change. And when your stability depends on outcomes you can't control, your nervous system never rests. Awareness offers something different. Not control, but grounding. When something hurts, notice this gently. It lands where something already feels tender. An old place, a familiar place, a place that learned to stay alert long ago. This isn't about blaming yourself, and it's not about excusing others. It's about understanding where your experience actually lives. The trigger isn't the cause, it's the doorway. Think of the last time something small felt huge. A tone shift, a delayed reply, a look you couldn't read. Your body reacted before your mind explained. That reaction isn't weakness, it's memory. Let's pause together. If you're comfortable, take one slow breath. Now notice, where do you feel tension right now? Chest, stomach, jaw. Don't analyze it, just notice. Name the feeling with one word. Tight, heavy, restless, tired. And for 3 breaths, stay with it, without fixing, judging, or escaping. This is awareness. This is strength. Being unshaken does not mean being untouched. It means being anchored. You don't stop feeling. You stop drowning. You don't build armour. You build presence. You don't need thicker skin. You need gentler awareness. What is fully felt no longer needs to shout. There are parts of you that learn to hide, parts that learn to stay composed, parts that learn to be strong too early. They aren't wrong. They were intelligent responses to life. But they may be tired now. And when these parts are met with awareness instead of resistance, something softens. The wound doesn't want a solution. It wants permission. Pain is information. It signals overextension, misalignment, unlived truth. When pain is listened to without dramatizing it and without suppressing it, it becomes guidance. Not something to live inside, but something to pass through. Avoidance feels like protection until it becomes a prison. You didn't become sensitive. You became aware in a world that taught you to numb. As awareness deepens, something shifts. Other people still speak. Life still disappoints. Loss still happens. But it no longer defines you. You feel without collapsing. You suffer without losing yourself. And quietly, steadily, you realize nothing outside has the same power once you are no longer at war within. If you've been trying to protect yourself by staying strong, you are not failing. You are learning. You don't need to become someone else to find peace. You don't need to harden. You don't need to disappear. You only need to meet yourself honestly, one moment at a time. That is where steadiness grows. That is where rest begins. Like a candle that doesn't fight the wind, it simply stays lit. If something in you recognizes itself today, you can write "I choose awareness" in the comments. Even one word is enough. Not for me, but as a quiet commitment to yourself. And the next time you feel triggered, this is where you begin. Welcome home.